Coping with grief during COVID-19 pandemic. Grief is a personal experience, an emotional response within a person who experiences a loss. During COVID pandemic, we are all feeling a sense of loss as our world as we knew it. Our losses include loss of freedom of hugging our loved ones to seeing thousands of people losing their lives to this virus and leaving this world without proper passing right. We are grieving as individuals and as a group. Many of us have shed tears for fellow human beings for the tragic COVID-19 deaths and suffering. Studies have shown that emotional tears have toxin, so crying is one of the healthy form of addressing grief. When people cry for each other, it's a good thing. Always remember that and never try to suppress the tears that flow from the love in your heart. Let them fall. These sweet tears, and remember that you are a human being, connected to all other human beings. Sweetness of Tears by Nafisa Hijazi. The severity and duration of grieving process varies from person to person. The key to overcome grief is in acknowledging our loss, accepting and feeling the sorrow and sadness, and the fear of unknown uncertainty and unpredictability in our future, and continuing with gratitude and hope. It is critical to be aware of our emotions. To be able to give a name to our feelings can be very liberating and therapeutic as it helps us find ways to cope with it, just how to solve a problem. We need to identify our problem first. If grief goes unrecognized, it is not processed in a healthy way and therefore remains unresolved. This can lead to complicated and prolonged grief. Causes of grief: losing a family member, friends losing their relatives, family and friends getting sick, feeling unsafe, social distancing, loss of normal routine, job layoff, working without proper safety equipment, being stuck at home, inability to be part of life events, sadness over the thousands of deaths, fear of getting sick, uncertainty of life normalcy, loneliness, and so much more. Signs of grief: headache, loss or increase of appetite, insomnia, nausea, fatigue, choking, dry mouth, chest pain, breathing issues, dizziness, weakness, fear, anger, anxiety, guilt, loneliness, longing, helplessness, sorrow, lack of concentration, difficulty in making decisions, confusion, hallucinations, crying, absent-mindedness, fear of anticipating that worse is yet to come. Coping with grief. During this time, it is essential that we try to keep a routine life, stay hydrated, get enough sleep, limit caffeine, exercise and walk, and eat a balanced diet. Other way we can cope with grief while staying in home include doing online yoga, practicing breathing techniques, finding a corner in our home to relax, reflect and meditate, making family and friends Zoom calls or other forms of video groups, working together to help others, such as making masks for group or cooking for seniors, writing letters and sending cards to our loved ones and to the people who are living alone, fostering our spiritual self by praying and connecting with the higher being, using humor and more. Getting help while grieving is essential. If we are overwhelmed by grief, we need to seek help from mental health professionals as soon as possible. Many therapists are offering online counseling and support. Remember We don't need to go through this hardship alone. Help is available, and we can choose to seek help. Seeking help as soon as possible can reduce suffering and prevent complications. At MAS-SSF, we are offering telecounseling services by phone or internet. Shifa for today is completely confidential and HIPAA client counseling service so people from home or virtually anywhere else can meet with a dedicated peer professional. Peer counseling has proven to keep feelings of distress from growing into serious illness. Counseling is provided in 5 of the most spoken languages in our community: English, Arabic, Dari, Farsi, Pashto, and Urdu. Please call us at 916-486-8626 or email us at counseling@mas-ssf.org to talk to counselor today. Amala Youth Hopeline offers accessible, confidential, culturally competent peer support and resource referral for and by American Muslim youth. Calls are free nationwide. So please call Amala Hopeline at 1-855-95-AMALA to talk to an Amala counselor on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Ways we can help a grieving person and show support by telling them. So really, what are ways we can help a grieving person and show support? We need to say something like, I love you. We will get through this together. You are not alone in this. Do you want a virtual hug? You and your feelings are important to me. Can I cook or order something special for you and leave it at your doorstep? It is not normal to have suicidal thoughts or thoughts of self-harm during grief. In such case, we should seek immediate help. Call the National Suicide Hotline at 1-800-273-8255. It's free and confidential support for people in distress.